Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It is literally war. It's war out there. It is brutal, it is fast, it is ferocious. What's happening on Twitter, what's happening across the internet at the moment from the XRP community. The XRP community has come out and they are coming out swinging across social media. The XRP lawsuit, SEC denial of former comments on Ether is not sitting well with the XRP community. Now, what's going on? Now, the SEC has come out and said that they never made any public comments about Ether's status, despite having Hinman's 2018 speech still available on the Commissioner's website. Furthermore, they elaborated on their judgment process of determining whether or not a cryptocurrency is a security. And that has set the XRP community on fire across the internet. Rightly so, because we know, for those of you that have been following this for as long as, well, from day one, the SEC, they can say whatever they want, but they are biased towards Ethereum over XRP. They can spin it whichever way they want. They are biased when it comes to Ethereum. No one can get me away from that. And as a personal opinion, it's not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but a lot of people within the XRP community and the crypto community themselves feel that this statement is true. And it's not just that they're biased towards Ethereum. They are biased towards pretty much spinning things however best suits them for them to do whatever they want. So it's not just about being biased about this. They're just doing whatever they want and getting away with it. And we've all just about had enough of it. So it is very, very interesting. Now, we know that the XRP community is one of the best communities when it comes to cryptocurrency communities. But the weight of what they're up to on Twitter, what you're up to on Twitter, what I'm up to on Twitter when it comes to this stuff, it does have a major role to play. It may not play a role in the court, but it does influence it, and it does influence the market. So well done, once again, for a community that is standing strong by their beliefs, because many people wouldn't. Now, Ripple Garlinghouse says that he expects a quick verdict. So not only did he mention that pretty good progress, but he also says that he expects a pretty quick verdict once they do get to that. Now, of course, we're waiting for December 6th. Let's see how that goes. Now, when they say things could settle in 2022, may I remind you, 2022, I mean, it could be January 6th, 2022, right? I mean, that still technically counts as 2022. There are talks, of course, like you hear people from all types of places in the world talk about, March, May, June next year. Nobody knows, right? It could be December 6th, right? The judge may hear what they have to say and look at the evidence that 60% of the XRP community didn't even know about Ripple when they bought it and just throw the whole thing out. Let's wait and see. Now, Ripple executives have said if XRP is a banker coin, then Bitcoin's the drug dealer coin. Once again, Matt Hamilton mentioned that the SEC is picking and choosing favorite cryptocurrencies over others like XRP. Around 8% of Bitcoin's total supply is held by institutional investors, while less than 1% XRP is in the institutional purse. So you do get people talk about XRP as the banker's coin, but then the numbers don't add up, do it? Like only 1% compared to 8% in Bitcoin. And the favoritism is a big talking point at the moment. It's a big talking point at the moment. And it is fascinating to see what's going on, how it's developing, what can come out of it, where do we go from here. It is all very, very fascinating, but we are patiently waiting for that day that comes where it says settled or win, because it is coming. It is coming. Now, we will, of course, look today at the technicals, we'll look at the charts, we'll look at some of the fundamentals, we'll look at some of the key resistances, about where we're at, where we're going, and how we're going to get there. But this is a very important chart, very important trend line right now. And this particular trend line, I think we're going to hold here. Like, I don't actually think we're going to dip. Now, I know I've spoken about us going to $1 flat. Maybe even the potential of that 85 cents was always there. But there's a lot of support going on at the moment. I just don't see us going lower than this, based on the charts already, the movements that we're seeing already. Now, at the time of making this, we are, sitting at $1.02, but we're there or thereabouts. Like $1 flat, I can see that, or touching the moving average 200, 97 cents. I don't see us going much further than that. So we're right on the edge, and we'll look at the hourly charts and the 4 hourly. We'll look at all of those, and then make a better judgment. But we're right on the edge. And then when you look at when you zoom out and you look at the weekly, where this is the monthly, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but December is gonna either explode on the way up or it's gonna explode down. Now, usually this pattern is explode up, and so December, while it's only 5 or 6 days away, it couldn't come any faster, because we are so excited to see what happens next. Because something has to happen, like out of time. Something has to happen. We're out of time, right? I mean, if you look at this, we're up, we're going up, or we're going down. Something's got to happen. And it's got to happen quick. Then when you look at this, and you look at how many touch points we've had on this gigantic cup and handle, like I said, something has to happen. We are out of time. Which way are we going to go? I'd love to know in the comments what you think. JP Morgan report, XRP poised for significant adoption. Remember we spoke about this, and it is true. The impact of legal clarity will be monstrous. The impact of having legal clarity will be absolutely monstrous for XRP moving forward. That's why it's so critical to get it. That's why having the patience to hold during this time will pay huge dividends. Huge. Hold and accumulate, of course, as the prices are where we are right now. Let's jump into Otani. Let's have a look at some indicators. Okay, so as we're looking right now, and in particular, we're focusing on the daily. And as you can see, RSI at the bottom, MACD bearish. Bitcoin up 1%. It was up a little bit higher, a little bit earlier today. But at the time of making this is where we're at. But when we look at the hourly, we were like, we went all the way to $1.04. We were up $1.06 at one stage. But we're back down to $2.85. And like I mentioned, I think, we will get that $1 flat if this continues to go south. Now, when we look at the 4 hour, in particular at the moment, you can see this kind of pattern that we're making. And the RSI is still sitting towards the bottom, right? So 7 to 12 hour. 12 hour looks like it's almost about to start coming back, but not quite. It's not quite there. But the daily is very far, very, very, very far away from coming back. So the important thing here is to wait for this critical move. Wait for this critical breakthrough that will give us the strength and the signal and the confidence that we are on the up. $1.15, consolidate above $1.15. So we are waiting patiently, and it is a good time to accumulate. Now, again, that's not financial advice, but these prices are phenomenal. Like $1 flat for XRP, you look back in a year's time and be like, wow, you guys used to be able to get it for $1, and you didn't? Why? But let's have a look at some drawings. Okay, so when we are looking at the drawings, right, this phase T4, from a technical perspective, right, it will get us all the way into double-digit territory. Now, the way that this is drawn, you can see that, it will be approximately between 11 and 16, right? Hard to predict exactly. Like I've always said, 14.50 to 16, depending on how big the FOMO is right at the top there. And then we will consolidate. And when we do go towards consolidation phase, like especially as we go into potential bear market, a lot of you are asking, like, where are we going to sit with that? I will make a video on this, right? So I haven't forgotten about exit strategies. Just be patient with me, as I am struggling at the moment on a day-to-day basis with my voice, right? So throughout the day, I'm losing my voice. So I'm not, if you notice that, there's been a less content made, it's because I am struggling with my voice throughout the day. But there will definitely be a video coming out on the exit strategy and how I position it. Now remember, it is my thoughts and my thoughts only. You must do the right thing by you. I'll tell you mine, but you got to figure out yours on your own. Now, where are we going? Right? Once we break out of here, we are going into double-digit territory with or without the SEC. Just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that, because this party has been this accumulation phase, this gigantic cup and handle that has been forming for a very, very long time, this dominance against Bitcoin, the party is about to get started. And I know we've said it before, but breaking the previous all-time highs and getting to double digits, you'll see the day. You will definitely see the day. Now, if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.